After 15 years of giving back to communities all over Nigeria and West Africa, we have taken the bold step to create the Sahara Foundation. Transforming the lives of the vulnerable and economically disadvantaged will no longer just be a corporate social responsibility agenda, but a clear mission to promote and engage in activities that build sustainable business excellence, all in partnership with communities and society and the environment. Our new mission is to make personal and corporate social responsibility a way of life embedded in our everything. This film will show you some of the remarkable examples of the work of the Sahara Foundation in its effort to make a difference to the lives of everyday people. This is the main town hall of Lalukon, a small rural community in Oyo State where Sahara is rolling out its Sight for All program. It is an intervention program aimed at providing free eye care and surgeries to the local community. As part of our commitment to improved healthcare, we believe that communities such as Lalukon have a better chance of thriving if we can eliminate preventable blindness and eye diseases.
We see these 200 people, we take their eye examination, we take their VA, their visual acuity tests, they see the doctors, the people that need glasses get glasses, the people that we get the drugs, get drugs. People that have minor eye issues will be treated. Even in this program, we are incorporating children to be involved in the program. So we are actually going to do at least 5 cataract surgeries and other surgeries for some children at the UCH.
And the story continues right here in Abidjan, where cataract is the single most common cause of blindness. Sahara continues to raise public awareness on the importance of regular eye examinations and management and provide free eye care services to the poor.
Cataract is the lens will become cloudy, and if a cataract happens, people cannot see very well. Someone who cannot see very well, he cannot go to the work. So we think it's a factor of poverty. Once someone has cataract, he has to go to the surgeon for the eye care.
Over 14 million people die from infectious diseases each year, with most of them in developing countries, and many of which are preventable. This is the reason why Sahara is determined to see the end of diseases like cataract with programs like Sight for All and the World Sight Day celebration in Ghana. Buruli ulcer is a chronic debilitating skin and soft tissue infection that can lead to permanent disfigurement and disability. With nearly half of those infected being children under 15, a combination of antibiotics can be used to treat this often neglected disease effectively. Sahara, with the collaboration of Ghana Health Service here in Ga West Municipal Hospital in Amasaman, has taken a stance against this disease by sponsoring various forms of treatments and surgery for people affected by Buruli ulcer.
It has really affected me so much because this has affected my working and then my marriage as well, and then missing my family so much because it's been there for a while and it has been like moving from one hospital to another.
My name is Elizabeth Apiedo. I come from Ada, but I stay at Sensawon. It's painful and I stopped going to school.
I really thank you so much, Sahara Group, for your help and your concern. I really want to say I'm really grateful, and this has really changed my life, and I'm so much happy. I'm a very happy girl right now, hoping that from here I'm going straight to my marital home. I want to say I'm really happy. God richly bless you.
Thank you very much, Sahara Group.
These are the faces of cleft lip and palate. It's a form of congenital deformity caused by abnormal facial development during gestation. Approximately 1 in 700 children are born with this condition, and it can be treated successfully with surgery, especially soon after birth. With the intervention of Sahara and the Hughes Foundation, this is the story of those who have undergone this remarkable surgery.
So many people was one expect pé beside ọmọ ni mo bí. It's not talking well. I don't know why it's affecting the tongue. I cannot challenge my friends. Maybe they did something wrong. Perhaps I can't explain very well.
It started all of a sudden. The whole of my nose turned red and it started developing.
At the age of 3 years, I see that when the mother is feeding her, the food used to come through her nose.
It is a congenital condition that has been caused by so many other factors which one can't even lay a hands on. Many things, particularly those involving the development of a child in the first 3 months of pregnancy, leading to a defect that creates a gap in the lip and a gap also in the upper palate of this patient, making them very, very weird looking, and also affecting the way they swallow their substances. But the social and psychological impact of this condition is even more far-reaching, as these patients are ostracized. Parents have refused to accept their children. And so with the help of the Hughes Foundation and of course Sahara, what is being done today is to start another mission which would allow us to carry out operation on 21 patients.
As long as you would only call on me, my love is all that you would ever need. Call on me, la la la, la 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 la.
I want to thank this God who have used Sahara Group to change my life today. And I keep saying that may the Lord in heaven keep rewarding them greatly.
I don't know what to do to make you see that I am so in love with you.
Here is Dorcas Adekpito. Like any 10-year-old, she loves playing with her little sister and running and dancing. However, it's hard to believe that just over a year ago, she faced the horror of having her leg amputated due to bone cancer. But with the intervention of Sahara Group, this young girl has been given her independence back with a life of transformation and self-fulfillment.
Under the scheme of what we do, we have what is called Refer a Child. So they got referred to us by a doctor, and we were told about their story. Afterwards, she was amputated, and we also reached out to them, and then we started the journey of trying to empower Dorcas by getting her prosthesis.
Since she got the artificial leg, she has been moving on her own, depend on herself, going to school by herself, doing a lot of things.
I like playing with my sister, and I like going to school by myself, and I like running. I couldn't do this before I had my new leg.
I would like to say a big thank you to Sahara Group and Irede Foundation for being there for us. I really appreciate them. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. I really appreciate my new leg.
constant decline in states of educational infrastructure, unwillingness of students to go to school, lack of incentives for learning, and increasingly failing vocational training systems have accounted for Sahara intervention in areas that have been identified to have positive impacts on education and the acquisition of vocational skills. One of the many examples of this is our economic empowerment programs and our Green Energy Challenge.
We know that there is a need to carry out our activities in a way that will have minimal impact on the environment. So that's why we are supporting green energy, and that's why we're accounting for this Green Energy Challenge. And also, one of our key focal areas is our community development and economic empowerment. So we're also dedicated to promoting the spirit of entrepreneurship amongst students nowadays. And so that's why we decided to go into this challenge to combine two things, use one stone to kill two birds.
Still on development, in Edo State, we actively seek opportunities to create strong alliances with our host communities to operate an efficient and cost-effective sustainable development program in Ajoki and Ajamimoha communities. We said earlier that our mission now was to make personal and corporate social responsibility our way of life embedded in our everything. In the summer of 2013, and as part of our health mandate, Sahara staff volunteered their time in raising awareness for cancer and spending a day cleaning and sanitizing the environment in Ijora Oloye community.
Sahara, we are caring people, we like helping the environment, it's our social responsibility. We really take it seriously in Sahara to be responsible to whatever environment we find ourselves in.
And it's just great to see the number of volunteers that have come through for this work. I mean, health is wealth, and we can never say that ignorance is a disease, so the more we know, the better for us. Yay!
Way up